this real? Hey, Greg, come look at this. Oh my, it's happening. Mr. Daniels, the numbers keep getting bigger and bigger.
Sir, the clicks are off the charts.
Hello, sales? What's the emergency? 9,000 clicks in one day? 3,000 order? So how much we have left? What? I soon call you back. Mr. Nakamoto, it's Danny from Jamaica. I need 5,000 of the big ones. We're back in business.
Yes, sir. Arigato. Suene. Amplify your brand. Let Nationwide 90 FM assist you in tapping into a captivated audience across our social media platforms. For more information, contact us at 876-630-1210 or sales@nationwidenewsnetwork.com. Businesses, companies, and entrepreneurs, let's supercharge your brand.
Jamaica. Our young people are world leaders, innovators, and game changers. They are creative, intelligent, bold, and they are champions. My youths, you have the power to transform Jamaica. Our country needs your ideas, your opinions, your solutions, and your support. Full time now, we kick out crime and violence, rape culture, unemployment, and all of the other problems in Jamaica land we love. I'm Empress Scolding, encouraging all young people to come make we talk up. Pan Talk Up Radio. Go on with it, youths. Talk up youth. Myself a talk up youth.
Nationwide 90 FM.
When we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that the world
Nationwide 90 FM.
make a change. We all a part of God's great big family. And the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
Nationwide 90 FM.
We'll be stronger and free as God has shown us by turning stone to bread. And so we all must lend a helping hand. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
There
seems no hope at all. But if you just believe, there's nowhere we can fall.
Well, learn and realize all that a change can only come.
Nationwide 90 FM. Nationwide 90 FM. Nationwide 90
There's a
FM.
place in your heart
I know that it is love, and this place is much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares for joyful giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel. There are dreams, we stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always.
Nationwide, 90 FM.
Make a better world. Make a better world. Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for living, make a better place for you and for me.
Nationwide, 90 FM. 90 FM. Nationwide, 90 FM.
Nationwide, 90 FM. Yes.
Times in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Oh yeah. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on.
Yo, pull up. That is June.
Times in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Oh yeah. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. It won't be long till I'm gonna need
Nationwide, 90 FM.
lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have thanks, you need to borrow.
Nationwide, 90 FM.
No one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to
Nationwide,
lean
90
on.
FM.
I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on.
Talk up youth and talk the truth. I ask the bush that representing for Talk Up Youths. Here and nationwide, 90 FM, every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Bush!
And so we come to know these youths and show these youths. Talk up yourself, the youths to know them roots. Nurture them, protect and love and hear these youths. Music make them know I love we show these youths.
Say save the youth, not kill the youth. A bill we come for build the youth. Stop trick and fool and pill the youth. A bill we come for build the youth. Empower and inskill the youth. A bill we come for build the youth. Youths in action, Jamaica. We are
build the youths there.
Our compute in Jamaica.
Good morning, and welcome to another edition of the Talk Up Youth Radio Show, the voice of the Jamaican youth, right here on Nationwide 90 FM. Good morning, Jamaica, wherever you are tuning in from today. We want to say that it's a good feeling to be with you another time, and we're just going to be chilling with you right up until 1 o'clock.
So don't move a muscle. Of course, we have so much in store for you today on today's show, right, Mr. Scarlett?
That's right. So of course, it's this has become a dynamic duo kind of a thing. It is, of course, Damien Scarlett alongside
the out and stunting boss himself, Nicholas Williamson, on your radio.
I don't think they heard that part.
The out and stunting boss. I think I love when you said you don't think you heard that part.
No,
so
that's why I'm telling you to slow down.
So I can at least be able to say it out so they can know and remember that it's the out and stunting boss himself, Nicholas Williamson.
All right, so what's on your birth paper?
No worry, Nicholas Williamson. So it's connected. Don't be a hater now.
I'm not. We're all about love today, and it's interesting you should mention that because in our first segment of the show, we're going to be talking about the importance of love, right? So whether you're listening to us on the 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, or 90.9 FM band, DJ Play or Flow, and if you're keeping it locked and loaded to our nationwide 90 FM YouTube channel, I want to say welcome to the show. And as you mentioned just now, that we have a lot to talk about today.
Yes.
And of course, in our Youth for Chat segment, we are connecting with representatives from the University Dance Society, and Rihanna Nathan will be speaking to us about all that the work that they're doing and their upcoming event. And we also will be joined by Latoya Newman as we talk about the Theatre Arts podcast,
yes.
Right? And then, of course, we're going to have some more special things happening later on in the show.
Much more.
Until 1 o'clock. But in our What Say You segment, you can't leave that on because just recently we would have celebrated World Kindness Day,
yes,
on November 13th. And so we're going to talk about that in our What Say You, in our What's on Our Mind this weekend. Is there a place to be kind? Let's talk about that, right?
Yeah, that sounds like
so
it.
stick and stay with us until a little later on. We are here on Nationwide 90 FM. This is the Talk Up Youth Radio Show. It's a Talk Up Youth-led production. So stick and stay with us. Stay tuned for more. Talk Up Youth, Mr. Faye.
Talk Up Youth.
Soon come back.
Educators, it's your summer your way. Let's go! Upgrade your ride with the sweet summer sale from the JTA Cooperative Credit Union.
Educators, take the driver's seat with the sweet summer sale from the JTA Credit Union. Ride in style with a new car or take that well-deserved vacation with a personal loan. Low interest rates, flexible terms, and fast approval. It's your summer your way. For more info, call 876-618-1706.
The sweet summer sale from the JTA Cooperative Credit Union.
Serving our members, impacting lives positively.
Upgrade your home or business with Cameron Industries and Joinery Limited. Explore a range of termite-resistant plywood, quartz, solid surface, and granite. Experience timeless elegance with our cedar doors, crafted from premium cedar stock, kiln-dried for durability and beauty. For quality and craftsmanship, visit us at the Trade Center Kingston 10 or Hatfield, Mandeville. Call 876-963-0628-30. Cameron Industries and Joinery Limited. Transform your space today.
It's time for a new look.
And high time to get serious about protecting our home and investment.
It's time to choose BH Paints with over 60 years experience in quality paint finishes. Their products are superior and long-lasting.
Time to check them out.
Ask about BH Paint's 100% acrylic Ultima Plus paint and primer in one. Experience rich colors with advanced UV and mildew-resistant technologies, independently tested by experts. What are you waiting for? Visit a BH Paints Color Center today.
The National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, is urging citizens to do their part in protecting the environment by observing the ban on single-use plastic lunch boxes. This ban prohibits the importation and use of food boxes made in whole or in part of polyethylene, polypropylene, or polylactic acid materials. Plastics can cause significant damage to the environment and ultimately to human health. Preserve our land. Support the plastic ban. A message from the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA.
This is Nikisha Barnes representing for Talk Up Radio, a Talk Up Youth production held every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Talk Up Youth, myself, Talk Up Youth.
Hold me like the river Jordan, and I will then say to thee, you are my friend. Carry me like you are my brother. Love me like a mother. Will you be there? You scold me, when lost will you find me? But they told me a man should be faithful and walk when not able and fight till the end. But
Welcome back to the Talk Up It Radio Show, the voice of the Jamaican youth, right here on Nationwide 90 FM. A fitting and appropriate song, I would say, because today we're going to be jumping into What Say You, What's on Our Mind, and it's all about World Kindness
For sure.
Day that was recognized this week. And today we want to talk about that. And, I was just reflecting on this morning if anybody was kind to me when I was coming to the studio.
Okay. Was anybody kind to
you? You sure you want to answer that question?
All right, take it back.
But yes, so a small act of kindness can have a significant impact on someone's day, and that's what World Kindness Day is all about.
Yes.
So, for example, holding the door open, offering a compliment, paying for someone's coffee or lunch,
okay,
or handing that specific person that you love, your partner, significant other, flower.
It doesn't have to be a significant partner. It could be anybody. A flower can change anybody's day.
Get up and just give a flower to anybody.
Yes.
Like that?
Look, what person that receive flowers in their lifetime?
Who exactly need to get the flowers?
Females. if it's males, female. Of course, we understand. And the ratio.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about that. Because World Kindness Day celebrates acts of kindness, whether it's big and small.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So, the smallest act that meant the most. So, have you ever received any act of kindness being done towards you?
I mean,
think about it.
Yeah, I've received, but in this sense, now the smallest act meant the most. I'd say I've experienced that, but I don't know if it's a sticker to talk on air because this is probably for a lifetime. But but I remember, I think it's worth sharing though. I remember I was much younger, and I was going through stage of puberty, I'd say, and of course that was more of a of a more of a hormonal moment, we're growing and stuff. So of course that the armness are right sometimes. Sometimes we kick in.
So they put you back into check.
Yes, I remember there's this particular church sister that came and she just put a roll on the man and said, "Brother." He said, "Brother, I want for you to understand that the hygiene thing,
which is a very important part of our development."
And I remember that because it was many persons didn't say it to me in the moment, but she was able to come and, she didn't just say it to me. She brought something. And,
a small act of kindness that went very far away.
It did went to go far away. To know, I smelling much better and I carry myself a lot more better. So big up on yourself for that one.
So that's also shows us the importance of taking pride
True.
in our own selves.
True.
And ensuring that we do what is necessary to ensure that our hygienic thing is in order. However, not to overdo it as well.
Yes.
Right? Okay, cool.
Mhm.
I mean,
What about you?
when I think about like people who have a role in me in my life, I think a lot of persons have, shown acts of kindness towards me. And I said the simplest of things. I mean, even if it means they can just stop by my office and just bring lunch. I have to big up the people them like that,
Yeah.
Or somebody who might call me and say, come pick up your dinner.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that I can't cook it. I can't. But I mean,
that's all right.
But I'm just saying that there are people, there are different ways how you can show kindness, actually. Even if it is that you are, driving and you're having some kind of challenge on the road. Let me share this. I was somewhere recently and I had a little situation, well, not me per se, but a relative of mine, and they needed to get some assistance with their motor vehicle. And I mean, sometimes there are persons who are in certain positions and capacities in this country that are able to assist. They don't always see with the finer detail and stop when they can.
Oh my!
Not saying that they should, but if they can. But in that particular situation, there was a young man that was driving by, and he realized, I think he was perhaps circling the area and realized that this vehicle was there for a long period of time. We're talking about almost an hour now.
Oh man!
And then he stopped by and then he asked if we needed some assistance. And then of course we told him yes and the situation. And then he said, "Well, not to worry, man. I live nearby, so let me just go home and get some stuff that you need." And he came back and he gave the assistance. And I want to say big up to that individual.
Yeah,
right,
big up yourself. I've experienced that too.
Yeah.
Just the other day, actually. Where we had a flat tire due to a significant pothole somewhere.
Right.
And when that had occurred, we didn't know. It was night time. We didn't know what's going to happen. And I remember there's this gentleman that was passing. He's like, "Listen, I'm going to help you. Comes up me." He had to run, but he decided to take out him tools and decided to help, and he went to get my tire patch up and all that niceties. So I believe, there are good Samaritans out there who, like to show act of kindness in that regard, and they big up themselves all the time. It's a wonderful thing.
That's true. Just yesterday, one of my friends said to me that if I don't want to come and pick up his vehicle, I carry it to the car wash. Because apparently these days I'm helping persons to get their vehicles cleaned. Because I've been talking about the importance of driving a clean vehicle.
Okay.
Right? But outside of that, though, as we talk about acts of kindness, though Nicholas, this tiny act of kindness, someone that will do for us, because sometimes they blow us by surprise. We never ask them to do it.
True.
They just said, "Oh, how can I be of a blessing to you today?" But here's this thing, though: kindness, is it weakness or is it a superpower?
Oh my! It can be both.
Hey, isn't there a song that talk about don't take my kindness for weakness?
Yeah.
One song go.
That's a song for real.
Yeah.
But boy, I feel like it could be both because persons can abuse that kindness that you give.
Kindness.
Yes. You give it out there to them and they feel like, oh, you're expected, you're obligated to do it, but you not understand it's coming from a deeper place where you decide that you're giving your last to them.
Right, yes.
You're giving your last to them, and they think that because you decide to give it to them, that means that you have it all intact, and that's not the case.
Yeah.
But I've seen it being used as a superpower as well, because listen to me, there are moments when you're at the heights of your game and you really can afford to give in certain ways, or afford to be kind in this regard, and you use it to your betterment, as we probably could see in this whole situation of Hurricane Melissa. You can see that going back to that our conversation last week, so probably could look at it like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, kindness is often viewed as a strength, or it should be viewed as a strength rather than a weakness. I mean, you talk about it being characterized by compassion and having empathy. And more, we need to see more of that happening in our country. And as you alluded to just now, that even in this post Melissa era that we're in now, and a lot of persons are showcasing kindness given the situation. But they're outside of Melissa. Let's put Melissa on one side of things. Is that sometimes you are just genuinely showing kindness to an individual or trying to help out somebody or help out a situation. but then those individuals, if you're not careful, might tend to, as you use the word abuse earlier
a perfect
on,
word.
Abuse. I was going to say misuse.
Misuse,
the
abuse,
opportunity.
mistreat, ill-treat, whatever
Right.
it is.
Because some persons will know, say no. You know, like as Jamaicans, we say no. You take this for granted. though."
Yes, perfect word.
You
Taking it for granted.
though.
Yes.
I take me for liberty, right? That kind of a thing.
Take liberty
But,
on me.
right? Weakness or superpower? Would you say? Are you a kind person?
I would think of myself to
Not
be a
because
kind
you're on
person.
air, no, no,
Listen
because-
to me. Listen to me and listen to me. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm person of the express stuff like that. But let me just say, I
Alright.
believe that I'm a decent, kind person.
A
you know?
decent, kind person.
Decent and kind person.
Okay.
You know, I feel like they go in tandem together. So wherever I can afford to give, and even if it's me being a part of charitable organizations to, you know, try and give relief efforts or just give back in my own significant way, you know, walking past somebody and seeing it, you know, you don't need to talk about it, but you know, if you can stretch your hand somewhere, stretch your hand. And if it is that it doesn't only extend to monetary ideologies and just giving monies. That's not the case all the time. You can probably even walk past and give a word of encouragement. You know, you see somebody going
How
through
kind
going,
of you.
oh my, listen to me. And there are moments when I surprise myself because
Yes.
I need that encouragement in the moment, and I'm able to give it to somebody else. You know them ways, and I find it sometimes to be very, 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 you know, messed up to say, you know, why can't I take this for myself as I would give it to somebody else? And
Right.
that shows sometimes that you sometimes give the best to somebody else, and you don't.
So then, is kindness undervalued today?
It is undervalued today. I would say, in a sense, because persons don't want to release or show that vulnerable side of themselves. You know, and as we spoke about, you know, not having somebody take advantage of them, you know, don't want to be abused in certain ways. But aside from that, they think that it's measured in a way. You know, kindness probably only amounts to you being able to give something of monetary value or of a substantial value of something that is very expensive. That the person might say, "Oh yes," but I'd always say it's not much about what you give to the person, but
Right.
how you make them feel at the end of it all. You know, you can give me $10,000 today, and then tomorrow be like, you made me feel really bad about one situation, and forget about the $10,000 you give me, or 15 or 20. It doesn't matter.
Well,
But,
that
you
comes
know,
back down to motive.
Yeah,
as
true.
Well. Come back down to the motive of why you're doing it. But I guess in some sense you can say, and these are just our opinions,
Yes,
listeners
our
and viewers.
opinions.
This is not factual or anything like that. But you can say in a sense that we see elements in the society where it kind of be undervalued. But there's a flip side to that conversation where it's not everything that you're doing that you must publicize.
True.
And to show. Because you could genuinely be in your own corner and being a kind citizen and helping persons, and nobody knows that
True,
you're
true.
doing that. Right? And you would have been doing your contribution towards society. Now, I take that point to say, because even in this whole Melissa thing, I've been seeing on social media where there's been difference of views. Some persons I say, you know, suppose you don't post what you're doing. Some persons say, don't feel guilty about what you're doing because you're posting and showcasing that you're doing something good. At the end of the day, whether you post it or you don't post it, it comes back down to your motive, and the reason why you're doing it.
Precisely.
Right?
And I feel like as you mentioned it a while ago, many times we use these situations as a means of grandstanding to position ourselves as a form of a branding moment, a form of to say, oh yes, I'm able to give back. I'm giving back, you know, to kind of shape that image, that perception of who you are in a public eye. And many persons use it to gain a following as well. But looking at it, as you spoke about motives a while ago, you know, if it's aligned in the right way, you will get the support you need. You'll get help. You'll have persons see beyond. Because I tell people all the time, you know, people can see beyond just whatever facade you put up. Somebody might, you probably say, oh, we're doing a very good job on TV and we look so nice and we smile and everything. But behind the door, somebody is going to and bound to see you for who you are. And that gets rid of all the facade out the door. So don't think that being in the moment that you think you're genuine and you don't, you know, think that, oh, you know, whatever it is that you're doing might come about to something. Believe me, it will come about to something as long as the motive is right.
Yes, great. Well said there. And, you know, as we talk about that kindness reality, as we bring this part of our focus to a close in this segment, kindness that you wish people would show more often?
Yes, man. I feel I need to give me some more money. Like, you just come and just say,
no.
bless you.
No.
You know? What do you mean by no?
What if the person, you just said that the person can just walk by and give you encouragement?
True, but me I tell you what me want.
I'm going to encourage you to be blessed.
Not help me. Not help me at all.
But listeners, hold on. So let's be practical though. Driving kindness, because you know how it is on the road sometimes.
Yes.
You'd love
Okay.
you'd love to see some more persons to be more patient and be kind with you on the road, right? Customer service kindness.
Oh
Boy,
my, that's a big one.
That's gonna be a whole show. That's gonna be a whole show if we're gonna
so
talk
true.
about customer service.
Please.
You know, we do, and it's the truth is now, some persons are people are humans.
Yes.
People are going through tough times.
Yes.
And all of that. But you know, sometimes when you go into some industries and service places or service centers, the customer service is poor.
Water down. It's nothing.
It's poor.
It's very poor.
And then sometimes you have to also take yourself into check and say, all right, you know what?
We're not doing this today.
We're not doing this today, but at the same time, try to envision yourself in that person's
shoes.
world or shoe and to see, you know, understand the realities that they're going
Listen
through.
to me.
Still not an excuse
Okay,
for
thank you.
how
Wonderful.
persons respond. But at the end of the day, we have to continue to improve our customer service. And we're not saying that there are not companies out there or groups that are doing good customer service. Big up to those groups. I'm
Yes,
not going to
big
call
up
any
myself all the
names,
time.
but big up to those
Yeah.
groups.
Yeah.
And we continue to do family kindness and all of that. So here's the challenge as we close out this part of our segment, Nicholas. The challenge today and this weekend is an act of kindness challenge.
Yes.
So if you are somebody that never usually give a compliment to
Yes,
anybody
man.
before,
As simple as a compliment.
this weekend is the weekend for you to practice that.
You tell them so them
Yeah.
look nice, you know, your teeth look white, you know, something along those lines.
It doesn't have to be that, but it just have to be
But
something.
it's a compliment.
Well, I get you, but I'm just saying it doesn't have to be that.
Exactly.
You know?
I'm just giving you an
But
example.
give a compliment that will help to uplift an individual today. So that is a challenge to all of our listeners and our viewers. Do something nice for somebody. Pick up the phone right now and call a friend, call a family member. I don't want to say something nice for them, but also do something nice for them. Say something nice to them,
Yes.
but also do something nice for them. So that's where we're going to be leaving it in the What Say You segment in our show today. We have our special guest holding on the other side of this break. And I'm looking forward to some act of kindness in the studio today. Stick and stay with us. I'll tell you if they are kind to me today. This is the Talk Of It radio show, the voice of the Jamaican youth. We'll soon come.
Soon come back.
Outperform, outlast. Guilty. With top performance. Guilty. Jackama. Reliable. Full stop, not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electrician. Fancy leg tools, 3 parts and 3 repairs. 3 parts, 3 repairs. With 2 to 3 years. Guilty. Available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-6111-4. Delta Supply. We service what we sell.
The National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, is urging citizens to do their part in protecting the environment by observing the ban on single-use plastic lunch boxes. This ban prohibits the importation and use of food boxes made in whole or in part of polyethylene, polypropylene, or polylactic acid materials. Plastics can cause significant damage to the environment and ultimately to human health. Preserve our land. Support the plastic ban. A message from the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA.
Create
Creative Building Finishes is celebrating 25 years of transforming Jamaican spaces. And we're saying thank you in a big way. Enjoy up to 25% off select items all year long, from bold tiles to breathtaking bathrooms and kitchens. Discover everything you need to create your dream space. Visit us at 5 Red Hills Road or online at creativebuildingfinishes.com. Creative Building Finishes.
Your beautiful finish begins here.
Every road, every ride, Bert's Auto Parts and KYB have you covered. From October 24, 2025 to January 30, 2026, get 15% off when you purchase 2 or more KYB shocks at any Bert's location. Plus, enjoy 10% off installation at Bert's Service Center. And for a limited time, you also get a gift with every KYB shocks purchase. So whether it's pothole, corners, or smooth highways, ride in comfort and confidence with KYB shocks from Bert's Auto Parts. Conditions apply. It hurts if you don't check Bert's.
Get ready, students! Get ready, parents! And get ready, schools! From January to March 2026, Nationwide 90 FM is hitting the road again with the NNN School Tour, a fun, organized, and interactive journey bringing excitement, energy, and empowerment straight to your school under the theme Rise Up, Represent, Do It for Your Future.
You no getting nothing less than 98 when school open, me never avoid the gate.
This tour is all about motivating Jamaica's youth to dream big, take action, and own their future. Expect entertainment, inspiring messages, and engaging activities that challenge you to showcase your talents and potential. If you're a student with talent, come show us when the NNN School Tour comes to your school. Stay tuned to Nationwide 90 FM for details on how to participate in the NNN School Tour. So get ready to rise up, represent, and do it for your future.
Now this is Naomi Cowan representing for Talk Up Youth. This on every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM. Talk Up Youth, me say Talk Up Youth, yeah. You have to stand for your rights now. Now is the time. Tell the people.
All right, welcome back to the Talk Up With radio show right here on Nationwide 90 FM, the voice of the Jamaican youth, and we're locked and loaded on Nationwide 90 FM. And now we're turning the spotlight, Mr. Scarlett, to Jamaica's most vibrant and creative student communities. I'd say that is the University Dance Society at UA Mona. That's where I attend. Right?
Oh, you attend the Dance Society?
No, UA Mona. UA Mona, you know. For decades, this Dance Society has been a cornerstone of UA's artistic life, from its early seasons to its more recent and deeply expressive work. Yeah. We'll hear from members of the University Dance Society about their journey, how they were formed, and the solace it means to them. I know how
and
dance.
The production. Yeah. Well, the production is also called Solace.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So all that Solace. Oh, it's called Solace.
Yes.
Oh, cool. So how dance will help them, process life, and what's the hope that they want the audience to take away from it. Now we're joined today by Rihanna Nathan, right? And she's on the line right now.
Yes. Welcome to the show, Rihanna. How are you doing? Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
Lovely. And I just want to start out by talking to you about just the Dance Society. Tell us a little bit about the UWI Dance Society.
I'm not sure if you're able to hear us.
You can hear us, Rihanna? All right, so while we work on that, all right, let's just check again. Rihanna, can you hear us?
All right, I think there's a technical difficulties right there. So we're gonna.
All right, so she's gonna sort out her audio and come back.
Have you ever done any sort of dancing in your lifetime?
Yes, of course.
Like what kind of dancing?
Of course.
Church dancing, road dancing.
Listen, when the music hits your soul, anything is possible, my brother. I'm telling you, I used to be very creative in those days.
Okay, call it what you will. I want to see a video. Show me something.
Sure, no problem. Whenever the studio have the dance off.
Okay, all right.
But we're gonna be talking about the history and the identity, because dance is also an important part of our culture as well. And I know that over the years, as the Dance Society would have put on their production, you would see the different art forms or the art pieces there as you go through. And just like music itself, that continues to evolve.
Yes.
We also see dance as well evolving. And even as also here in Jamaica, I think dancing has been a part of a rich part of our culture.
Yes.
Even in our music now, we see how that has become a staple.
I remember, dance dynamite was a big thing at one point in time. And we still have persons who I probably pass some folks in halfway tree and some some of those areas. A bit of dancing here and there, and I feel like it's still a massive part of our dance hall culture, I'd say. But aside from that, I believe even our Christian societies, I believe it formed a wonderful part of it as well.
Right, and the thing about it too, dance is also, as you talk about, preserving cultural identity, right? And as it says, it transcends more of this artistic performance, and it's also a part of our powerful medium of storytelling as well.
It's very expressive. I've been seeing this new form. I think what's it called, miming. I've been seeing that new form. It's not a new form. It's been around.
It's not new. It's been around for a while.
I think it's now re-emerging, I'd say.
Well,
I haven't seen
you should tell me, because you're in the streets. You're the younger person.
In the streets? What in the street? But for real, I think it's now re-emerging. Folks are taking it up more. I think it's very much more expressive, I'd say. And it really hits, I'd say, more than the average dance, because I think it embodies more expressions and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things too, it says that dance is a unifying force that strengthens community bonds and fosters a sense of belonging, and it provides a shared experience that brings people together, transcending age, gender, and socioeconomic lines. So there, as you talk about dance being a part of the language of cultural expression, as we mentioned about storytelling. All right, so is she back? All right, great. So we're back now with Rihanna. Hi, Rihanna. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Oh, we're doing good. We're there ensuring that we talk about dance and educate ourselves.
Yes.
So please tell us if what we were saying is true, but give us a little bit about the background of the UWI Dance Society.
Okay, so the UWI Dance Society brings together more than 75 students from the University of the West Indies and the University of the Technology. And we have several alumni that help to represent a wide range of academic and professional backgrounds. So for over 50 years, the society has served not only as a space to train, but also to perform and serve as a home where dancers of all levels get to connect, grow, and, as we say, embrace expressions through dance within a supportive community.
Wow. Well, that's wonderful.
So we got the expression part right.
Yeah, at least. But I'd love to know like the different forms and styles of dancing that your society explores. I mean, of course, we know the little dancehall cultural ones for sure.
And the Jamaican folk, of course, right?
Yeah, and Jamaican folks as well. So let us know if it's more traditional, if it's more a mixture of both local and current, I'd say. So let us know what that's like.
Okay, so we do dancehall, folk. We also look on modern and contemporary. So contemporary is similar to ballet. Modern is a mixture. And then we also do contemporary in the form of praise. So there is a vast variety that we have at the society.
I'd like to also ask, like, what's the ratio between like males and females in your society?
I would say it's 95% and up of females and about 5% of males.
Oh man, males need to get out there and start dancing.
Well, I believe that
Mr. Scarlett going to start dancing. Invite him next time.
I can do the opening prayer at the at the dance production. So, Rihanna, talk to us about the Solace now, because I do know that the Dance Society yearly puts on the production. I think I have persons from my church probably that are part of that group too. But talk to us about Solace and what does it represent this year, especially.
Okay, so Solace, it is our annual lunch hour performance, one of our two major shows that we have at the Society. It is Thursday, November 2025 at 3 p.m. at the Philip Sherlock Center for the Creative Arts at Yout. So, Solace in essence is a collective of pieces that we have crafted by talented choreographers, showcasing various genres ranging from contemporary, folk, and dancehall. So now, in a time when our nation continues to rebuild and recover, Solace offers a space for reflection, of course, unity and healing. So, through the creative arts, sorry?
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, yes.
Okay. Through the creative arts, we have our dancers share what comfort, strength, and resilience means to them and to all of us as Jamaicans.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. I feel like I've heard it, and the whole essence of Solace altogether. I'd love to know what some of those pieces would translate out to just the average man. Like, is it more of a detailed choreography, if that's the word? What's it like putting together those pieces?
Without giving us the essence of the show.
No, but I tell us everything, because one person's come at least.
Of course, we would love for everyone to come. Okay, so we have pieces crafted showing some form of community, because at this time, Jamaica is in a dire state and we do need to come together as one and show unity.
Yeah.
So you'll see that in several of the pieces. And of course, we are a country that has Christ at the center, and we do have pieces that also illustrate the time and the need for, God in everything. So you will see that throughout all of the pieces. And of course, we want to uplift our patrons. So there is some dances that will have some more quote unquote vibes. So we hope that everyone will come and enjoy our show.
Well, as you share that there, Rihanna, you're talking about the production itself, Solace. In terms of choreography, I know Nicholas would have mentioned earlier on about, how we translate those pieces, but just like any task that you do, Nicholas, there are some tedious processes. And I know when it comes on to dance and the whole matter of choreography, hours of rehearsals and ensuring that you're getting it together and all of that. So is the choreography pieces all student-led, or do you have external persons who come in to assist with the dances?
Okay, so we do have alumni members that are choreographing smaller pieces, and we also have a majority of our members as cast and choreographers.
Okay, all right, great. Thanks for sharing that. And just generally, though, would you say there's more that we need to do in terms of dancing and our dance culture?
I feel like Jamaicans are creative, and we have so many mediums that we can use, whether singing or dancing or drama pieces. So I believe that although Jamaica is known for so many things, we should definitely look more into our creative arts, because it is a medium to express yourself. And at a time as this, we do need some form of relief. So I definitely feel like Jamaicans should look into tapping into their creative side.
And without saying it's one of those unadulterated, unfiltered expression kind of initiatives and dancing all together. And I feel like as I asked you earlier about just the ratio between males and females, and I'm sure I know a lot of males who know for dance, I'd say, but they never ever thought to probably go that community route. To say, all right, they're going to join the US Dancing Society. And I don't want it to be associated. Don't laugh, it's the truth. I don't want it to be associated with any form of stigma, to say, females, it's a female kind of thing. Because males also can go, and it's not all about ballet and all of them stuff. Because you know how Jamaicans are. It encapsulates, and I'm glad that I got that from you today. It encapsulates everything, and there's a room and a space for everybody, all kinds of dances, I'd say.
Yeah, true. And
add to that.
No, I'm not adding anything. But I just want to say, Rihanna, how can persons connect in terms of, remind us again of the date of the production for the students there?
Okay, so it is Thursday, November 20, 2025 at 3 p.m. This is at the Philip Sherlock Center for the Creative Arts on the UA Mona campus.
Okay.
And you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at University Dance Society, and also on YouTube at the University Dancers.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. That was Rihanna Nathan speaking to us. She is the Public Relations Officer for the University Dance Society. And we want to encourage you all to go out and give them your strength, give them your support.
Man.
And I know my university hosts.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there for
will
sure.
Come
no worry
and support. So look out for them here.
Yeah, we'll come for sure.
So that
yes,
they can.
And don't forget to work with your donations, because we
right.
Donations.
Okay. Run that part.
Yeah, run that point
about the donations. You were saying that.
The admission fee is $600 once you walk with a non-perishable good or goods. And then we have a fee of $800 for those that may not necessarily have the non-perishable goods to walk with, but the $200 extra will be used to purchase additional non-perishable goods, and all of this will go towards the Guild's relief efforts.
Oh, wonderful.
Great.
That's great.
Love to hear that great initiative, and thank you for that. So either you walk with the 6 or you walk with the 8, and you walk with the items.
And at least either way,
yes.
walk with something.
It's going to a good cause.
Yes, wonderful.
Thank you so much, Rihanna Nathans, Public Relations Officer. Oh, where would you drop it off? They're asking. Where would you drop it off, the items?
Okay, so at the box office, at the entrance, we will have boxes that will be situated, so that you can ensure that your donations are placed there. So
at the entrance to the theater, right?
Yes, at the theater.
Okay, then. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, and all the best to you and the dance team.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
All right, no problem.
Wow, you can dance. You can dance later, and let them show your talent. Let them see your talent.
All right. Stick and stay with us. There are some things that you must know where your strength lies, and my strength doesn't lie in that area. But I will support the UA Dance Society. Stick and stay with us. This is the Talk Up Your Radio Show, the voice of the Jamaican youth. I don't know what to say.
That's the best you can get from me.
We soon come back.
Blessings all for my life, and my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah, and gratitude is a must. Yeah, me say blessings fall by my right hand. Bust a toast for the friends we take off every load. One time did sit down in a class and we bored. Then Ollie said the road and we go on with the road. Toast, yeah, yeah. Toast. Oh, in a rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to. Thankful. Blessings all for my life, and my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah, and gratitude is a must. Yeah, me say blessings fall by my right hand. Bust a toast for the friends we take off every load. One time did sit down in a class and we bored. Then Ollie said the road and we go on with the road. Toast. Yeah, yeah. Toast.
Education is the key for betterment in this modern time, Education is the key for betterment. Never you waste your time, don't you waste your time. Bless and love. This is Warrior King. It's all about talk up youth, you know. Cause the youth them are the future. Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Keep in tune, don't move the dial. Rastafari. Reggae music rocking the nation. Good vibration.
The National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, is urging citizens to do their part in protecting the environment by observing the ban on single-use plastic lunch boxes. This ban prohibits the importation and use of food boxes made in whole or in part of polyethylene, polypropylene, or polylactic acid materials. Plastics can cause significant damage to the environment and ultimately to human health. Preserve our land. Support the plastic ban. A message from the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA.
Share in the experience at Fontana Pharmacy. We have a wide variety of items in store just for you. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. And senior citizens enjoy 10% off. Shop household, cosmetics, toys, and many other departments. We also offer curbside pickup and delivery. Visit our website at fontanapharmacy.com. Fontana Pharmacy, where it's all good inside.
Run for rights, give for relief. Join Jamaicans for Justice at the Run for Rights 5K Run Walk, November 30, 6 a.m. sharp at the Police Officers Club, Kingston. Choose your cause: human rights, child rights, climate justice, or ending gender-based violence. Only $2,500 to enter. Medals, trophies, and more. Register now at my.raceresult.com/355144. Part proceeds in aid of hurricane relief. You can bring your essential items on race day. Every donation counts. Call 876-239-7583 for details.
Upgrade your home or business with Cameron Industries and Joinery Limited. Explore a range of termite-resistant plywood, quartz, solid surface, and granite. Experience timeless elegance with our cedar doors, crafted from premium cedar stock, kiln-dried for durability and beauty. For quality and craftsmanship, visit us at the Trade Center Kingston 10 or Hatfield, Mandeville. Call 876-963-0628-30. Cameron Industries and Joinery Limited. Transform your space today.
Get ready, students! Get ready, parents! And get ready, schools! From January to March 2026, Nationwide 90 FM is hitting the road again with the NNN School Tour, a fun, organized, and interactive journey bringing excitement, energy, and empowerment straight to your school under the theme Rise Up, Represent, Do It for Your Future.
Me no getting nothing less than 98 when school over, me never avoid the gate.
This tour is all about motivating Jamaica's youth to dream big, take action, and own their future. Expect entertainment, inspiring messages, and engaging activities that challenge you to showcase your talents and potential. If you're a student with talent, come show us when the NNN School Tour comes to your school. Stay tuned to Nationwide 90 FM for details on how to participate in the NNN School Tour. So get ready to rise up, represent, and do it for your future.
This is Nikisha Barnes representing for Talk Up Radio, a Talk Up Youth production held every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Talk Up Youth, myself, Talk Up Youth.
Talk Up Youth and talk the truth. I asked the bush that representing for Talk Up Youths here and nationwide, 90 FM, every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Bush!
Bush loader. Ready, man? Excuse me, no pagans. Now seek validation. Toast and admiration from you nor your patrons. Boasting about name brands. We cost over 8 grand. When me searching up the same one for the cost of a straight pants. Why own a Ferrari? With nowhere to park it, boy. Why shop a Louis V when there is a target? Now me hype on my face thing. True minds me a save it. Them go fend if it trendy. Bank account can't empty. Acres over markets. Link me wife when me want. Cause when side girl need up. child support that lead to farming over plastic, investment over graphic, inheritance for me seeds, me alright being me. Yo.
Welcome back to the Talk Up Youth Radio Show, the voice of the Jamaican youth, right here on the best revolution station in Jamaica, like I always say, across the world. This is a nationwide 90 FM.
Nationwide.
Right. And you know what I didn't do at the start of the show,
What's that?
Nicholas?
Ask the soup.
Oh, you know.
Oh,
so. You know,
boy.
so.
Listen, and nobody
It's been a while, and nobody even put in the chat and say, producer boss, all it comes and never ask what the soup today. You can never be tired of soup. Alright?
Maybe if you come with something else, maybe them can't have something else, maybe not the best soup makers. Maybe can't ask. I feel like
No man.
You think a soup is it?
Soup it is. It's a Saturday. We need the soup. We need the chicken soup, and we need the manish water, right? We need the conch soup and the beef soup. So wherever you're making the soup today, let us know. And what's your favorite soup? Drop it in the chat and let me know. Alright, let me know. Because wherever you go for soup, trust me, I'm gonna be there. We're gonna change our focus just now, but still in the same focus of the whole matter of the arts.
Yes.
We were talking about dance earlier on,
dance a while ago.
and now we're going to be talking about theatre arts, and specifically the theatre arts podcast.
Okay.
Right. Have you ever heard about a theatre arts podcast?
No, I've never. I've just heard about just it being like a subject, theatre arts,
or
just even going to
watch
something at the theatres, or just an theatre art production, I'd say.
Okay.
But I've never heard of it being a podcast. I'm wondering what that entails.
Right. So, well, the only person that can tell us about that is Miss Latoya Newman herself, and she's going to be coming on just now to speak to us and to talk to us about all things relating to theatre. So, if you are a lover of theatre, drama, comedy, and all of that, I'm sure she's going to be dropping the insights for us right now. Good afternoon, Latoya. How are you doing today?
Hey guys, greetings, afternoon.
Hello.
I'm great.
All right, wonderful. And we love that you're great, because if you're great, then we're great.
We're good.
And then you're going to tell us now about all these podcasting. So what led to the creation of the Theatre Arts podcast? You could have done anything else, but why a podcast?
Yeah, so it's actually Theatre Talk.
Theatre
podcast.
Talk podcast. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, there are a lot of reasons why we started it. I'll tell you maybe the two main ones. Number one, we don't have anything like that in the space. And you know, there's been a lot of talk about theatre dying in the space, and you know, we just want to keep the culture alive and help people to understand what we do in the space, how entertaining it is, how fun it is. And so we say, you know what, let's just create a podcast to just let them know, you know, what goes on, whether on stage, backstage, wherever it is. Also, you'll find that the persons who are on the podcast, in terms of the hosts, we are a part of the National Pantomime.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and for years, you know, if you watch the podcast, you'll hear we talking about how long we've been there and whatever it is. So that's another reason, you know, we wanted to just provide us a stage or a channel through which we also advertise the National Pantomime.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, like, for like the average individual now who might not understand what theatre is or what theatre means, or, you know, just the expression of it all, could you let those individuals know? Because they probably know it, but they really don't know it like that.
I don't even know if you have enough time for me to talk about what it means, to be honest. It's so much. It's so much. It's an expression of self through your voice, through your body. You know, is just a creative way of, you know, forgetting who you are and taking on different roles and different characters. And then it's not just acting, it's also dancing, it's also singing, it's also, you know, the musical part of it. It's just so much. It's so much. But it's really expression. It's more if I should put it in one word.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Right. I'm glad you shared that, but I wanted to just backtrack a little bit, though, Latoya, before Nicholas goes on, in terms of to talk about a little bit more of the national pantomime, because, you know, that's a rich part of our Jamaican tradition. And I think that goes back as early as, maybe the 1940s?
Yeah. Look here, long before you and I were even thought of, you know.
Oh, my.
Talking about people like, you know, Granny Williams and then people that, you know, who were a part of the inception of it. But The National Pantomime, and of course I can't talk about pantomime without talking about Mrs. Gluedon. I don't know if you guys are old enough or young to know.
Of course, we know her.
Okay, right. So she was basically our mother, and the producers of the pantomime, you know, and of course she has passed along. But you know, her daughter now is taking on that mantle, and we have our season, you know, every year between December and May, 6 months for the year, where you know we invite schools and different organizations to come and watch. So you know, the pantomime, as you say, it's a very rich history. You know, where we have a huge cast, we have a live band every night. It's the only production that has a live band every night. Say that. You know, a percussion, you have the drums, you have the keyboard, you have the whatever it is, and we have a huge cast where you know we bring theater to life. You know, we talk about pantomime too. You're thinking of this huge set on stage. In the podcast, one of the things that we spoke about was, you know, sometimes we have a ship on the stage or a plane. You know, it's just always about the set when it comes on to the pantomime. So it's something that we want to for sure continue, but also want to ensure that persons realize that we're still here, we're still alive. We're trying to revamp it a little bit now, you know, to make it a little bit more current, and we appeal more to the younger audience and so on. So yeah,
that's wonderful. And I hear a lot of socialization and stuff like that happening too. And there's education altogether, I believe. And I feel like that's a big part of how we can make an impact, I'd say. So like, what are some ways, you know, theater can be used to just like heal somebody, and just emotionally wise, and just educational purposes, and just social change and impact in that regard? Because I hear some of it coming out a while ago.
Yeah, I'm so glad you asked that, because especially with what just happened to our country a couple of weeks ago, it's something that we've been talking about. That, hey, look here, yes, we're still having our show, our season, you know, December to May, you know, 2025, 2026, because, you know, people need a reason to laugh and smile and whatever it is, that leave your home and come sit down for a 2 hour and just enjoy yourself. Which is one of the reasons why we as theater professionals continue doing what we're doing, because we like to entertain. We like you'll hear my fellow colleagues say that one of the things that they love is when the curtains open at night, and you know, the music and just that feeling of excitement
and fanfare,
and need to just entertain the persons that are in front of you. We charge what I think it's 2,000. Don't quote me on that. I think it's 2,500 or 2,800 for the tickets. But 2,500 or 2,800 hard to come by, and so we want to just ensure that you get your money's worth and we entertain you as much as possible. Also, we know a lot of students to theater arts is studied in the schools, and so they also use it as an educational tool for their SBAs or their exams or whatever it is. So you find that students come backstage after the show and ask us questions about theater, or they'll come on different days and say, boy, you know, give us some of your costumes, or, you know, tell us a little bit more about the background so that we can use it in our studies. And so on. Yeah.
Well, I want you to hold that thought, because when we come back from this break, I want to touch on two things. One, the creative process that you do in terms of getting ready for production. But secondly, as actors, you have your own challenges, right?
Lives.
And when you comes on to production time, how do you try it? And I'm saying that you purposefully suppress how you feel, but when it's showtime, it's showtime. When it's production time, it's production time.
Man,
and so you have to get into character mode. I want you to talk to us about that kind of transition when we come back from the other side of the break. This is the Talk Up It Radio Show. We soon come back.
Each back cost empty. Partner draw me fix mine. Invest back in a Bitcoin. Blockchain virtual gold. Demands inflate in time. Invest in my merch. Give back to which church? Pastor go look a work. Rob my farm then a dirt. Acres over markets. Link my wife when me want. Cause when side y'all need up. Child support that lead up.
Educators, it's your summer your way. Let's go!
Upgrade your ride with the sweet summer sale from the JTA. Cooperative Credit Union.
Educators take the driver's seat with the sweet summer sale from the JTA Credit Union. Ride in style with a new car or take that well-deserved vacation with a personal loan. Low interest rates, flexible terms, and fast approval. It's your summer your way. For more info, call 876-618-1706.
The sweet summer sale from the JTA. Cooperative Credit
Serving
Union.
our members, impacting lives positively.
Get ready, students! Get ready, parents! And get ready, schools! From January to March 2026, Nationwide 90 FM is hitting the road again with the NNN School Tour. A fun, organized, and interactive journey bringing excitement, energy, and empowerment straight to your school. Under the theme, Rise Up, Represent, Do It for Your Future.
You no getting nothing less than 98 when school over, me never avoid the gate.
This tour is all about motivating Jamaica's youth to dream big, take action, and own their future. Expect entertainment, inspiring messages, and engaging activities that challenge you to showcase your talents and potential. If you're a student with talent, come show us when the NNN School Tour comes to your school. Stay tuned to Nationwide 90 FM for details on how to participate in the NNN School Tour. So get ready to rise up, represent, and do it for your future.
Chimney, new government, give thanks.
Sing it.
You know, every day,
Realest thing here in our world, brother.
we give thanks.
For real.
You spend all that money on your watch. How much time you spend with your son? So much money in the club. How much you spend with the ones you love? The simple things are your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessings, your blessing. Simple things are your blessing. And you don't notice your blessings. You pick it with the shoes by your feet. Now pick and choose the friends where you keep. You now watch where you eat. When last you get a good sleep. The simple things are your blessings. Simple things are your blessing, your blessing. Simple things are your blessing. You better notice your blessing.
Sing it. Simplicity we use to survive. Many find it difficult because them ignorant and
Welcome back.
alone they get it.
Welcome back to the Talk of Youth Radio Show, the voice of the Jamaican youth, right here on Nationwide 90 FM. Today it's all about the creative arts. Earlier on we were talking with Rihanna about dance from the University Dance Society, and now we're having an excellent, let me just say that, an excellent conversation with Latoya Newman. She's educating us, Nicholas, about all things relating to theater, what it involves, the excitement, the drama, and all of that. But, you know, as I mentioned before the break, I wanted to know, how is it that as cast members that you get into character mode, knowing well that you have your own personal issues to deal with there?
Yes.
Because I know you come onto theater, you have directors and all of those things, you know. So, talk to us about that, Latoya.
Let me just say that we love the man. We fight and cuss and quarrel. You know, it's a long process from beginning to end. In terms of, we love it. We love it so much. But one of the things that we do a lot, you know, you have to do warm up before rehearsals. You have to do warm up before the show. All cast members be on the stage to do warm up before the show. Warm up is vocal, full body warm up. And then we sing. One of the things, I don't know if a lot of other productions do this, but pantomime backstage, if you come backstage, you hear singing nigger spirituals, and we just get into a vibe, you know, to forget about, as you say, or
problems, and you just
yeah. Also find where individual, most of us too, even as much as you know the script and you know the lines and you know your blockings, we always in the script same way, you know, we just want to ensure that we have everything right, the interpretation is right. So, you know, it's a lot that goes into the process for sure. And remember, it's not just us on stage, you know, that brings that production to life. We have backstage people who need to ensure that you know where to put the set. We have the lighting part, you have the music. It's just so much that comes together to make the production a production.
And talk about bringing those characters to life. You know, I always say, I don't know if I trust them people because they know how to do it so well. That's such the truth. Because, you know, you just watch the movie and see somebody just a ball, like, oh, yeah, ball for far. You know, but I want you to talk to us a little bit about just getting into that character, what it looks like, what it feels like, and separating those, you know, those thoughts. Do you stay in the character even after you finish? You know, stuff like that. What does it look like?
It's not easy at all. One of the things that we do too is, so, and once again, I will reference the podcast because we talk about these things in the podcast too, where 1 year we were all birds. We were all supposed to be acting like birds. That's a non-human character, you know, those are animals. You know what we did? We went to Hollywell to view the birds, look at the birds and see how, you know, how they would, you know, pitch on something, or, you know, just how they operate in their natural habitat. Whoa. We did that for the entire day. We went to Hollywood just to look on birds, so that when it's time for us to know act like birds, we knew how to form our bodies and carry ourselves and so on. So it's a lot of work. Sometimes you find that we people watch, you know. So if you get an old man to play, for example, you say, boy, you know, say, I see one old man down the road from where we live, and I feel like this would be his character, him, you know, so him walk with a little thing, you know, to the side, or him hunch, or him walk with him face leading him, or whatever it is. So when people watch as well, so those things, characterization is a lot of work, you know, and so much goes into that. Like, you literally have to get to Latoya and go into that character.
Oh man.
Latoya, I want you to talk to us about theatre as a means of your career, in terms of full time, and the Jamaican space. Is there more space for that in terms of more actors coming on board? Latoya is like, boy, you sure what I'm gonna say?
and the ching bit as well. If you know, along those lines, educate us.
It's not theater is not something. I mean, it can be a career. There are a lot of persons who use it as their career because you know, not just on stage theater. There's film as well. You know, in terms of acting, if we're talking about acting broadly.
Yes.
But the truth is, just based on our culture and the support for theater, in our culture, it doesn't allow us to make a good living from it. Based on the support that we get from, you know, the wide, which is why we even started this podcast. We need bigger support. We need support from the government. We need support from, you know, different
NGOs or so on. Yeah.
Correct. We need the support so that people from Enamandi who are studying, from XED who are studying arts, can, you know, see this as a viable and you know, something that would you know, that they can eat from, that they can live from, pay the bills. But right now, most of us have 9-to-5 jobs that we do, and do other things, you know, supplement the theatre income. I don't know if that answers the question.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, and I want to talk to you off here because I have a mentee who he's interested in theatre actually. Sure. He's also at XED, and I've been encouraging him to get involved there. So I'm glad that we're having this conversation. You know, this is how we do networking and connecting people together to connect people towards their purpose, Nicholas. Right?
Yes, sir.
So I feel as if that I could probably do a little bit more of the theater. You know, I wouldn't do the dancing, but I would do the drama. Because actually, when I was in high school, I was in drama club.
Oh, wow.
Right.
I just didn't like the drama, man. For me, it was just... you know, I don't know. The expressive bit, there's just so much that it required of you. And I feel like, me personally, I remember there was a teacher who was like, get into the character, man. You know, say it like this, say it like... And I felt like she kind of beat me down in a way. I was like, oh, you know, I didn't like it like that to say, all right then. But I'm sure other persons who are very much more expressive, I mean, I can talk for save my life, yes, but you know, not that expressive bit to say, you know.
But what I like about this theater, because as when I was in drama club, and you know, you have to recite the pieces. I think that's what helps me as well in terms of even being Right, in terms of being a motivational speaker.
Oh, wow.
Because learning what you're going to say or reciting what you're going to say helps you when you actually go to deliver. And that's a big part of theatre, trying to remember your lines as well.
Yeah.
And then there's a space for improvisation, of course. Yeah, but learning the lines is important. And that leads us now, Latoya, to talk to us a little bit about the creative process. What does that look like in an average production preparation?
So of course, a script is important, to begin that creative process. So we need a body of work.
Yes.
That we're gonna, and so we have our producer, we have our that would produce that body of work so that we can. So after that is done, with readings, just to ensure that the work flows, it is relatable, that also relate to it. And then we have auditions, which is a huge thing.
Yes.
So the audition, everything, meaning, so we would already have our course who, it's gonna be a part of the show. But in terms of pinning down a role or ensuring that you are now casting the show, you have to read. And normally that's a very competitive process, where even though we're friends, you want to ensure that you do the best reading so that you can get the roles. So there's that, the casting process. And then, of course, we start bringing everything together in terms of the musical aspect. So I don't know if I said it before, but for pantomime, it's not just acting, it's singing, movement.
I probably could do the singing bit. Yeah. Go ahead.
So we pull in Grub. I don't know if you know Grub Cooper from Fat Five. He's our musical director, has been for years.
Yes.
So he that creative process where he scores the music, he creates the songs, and he teaches us the songs. We learn, and there's the choreographers who come in to add the movements to the songs, and then of course we are also blocking our seats, and it's so much. We're right now as we speak. That's the process that we're in right now to open the set. And then of course there's the persons who would have created the set, designed the set, creation of the set, bringing the set in the theater, us getting accustomed to the set. Now, with our blockings, where to stand, where not to stand, etc. So all that is included in the production process.
Yeah, I'd love to know about, because I know it's creativity expressed itself in so many different ways. I feel like even in just the legal field, you see a lot of heads butting for some reason, but I'd say the creativity, because everybody wants to express themselves and there are different ways of expressing oneself, it kind of allows that more than the ordinary profession, I'd say. What does that look like when, for example, you all are collaborating on a project and somebody said, no, I don't want to go so. And you'll be like, no want to go so. Or what does that look like?
Look here. I mean, from the choreographers to the composers of the music to the writers, there's always butting of heads, always fighting, always cussing. Marky, we're all friends, we're good. But when it come on to the work, sometimes people all walking out of the rehearsal and gone home and come back and whole thing. But today we all love each other. We all, we know we're doing it for for the best, to get the best output of the day, the best at the end of the day. And so it's all about. We cuss and fight all the time. Cuss and fight all the time.
This is they really can't escape. And I feel like I'm happy though, because when you see a production, people don't understand. When you see a production come to life and you see it and we go and everybody clap them and there's so much stuff that happen behind the scenes that we don't know about. We don't know what they are cause of each other. We don't know what they are if we put the stuff them together and the time it takes and all of that.
Yes. Lighting, there's the audio part of it, where sometimes we're doing tech rehearsals and the audio not coming in when it must come in for the actor, and there's cutting and the lighting is the wrong lighting for that particular scene, and we cuss and we get it right. With sometimes even on stage you're malicing somebody because you and them.
My God.
But we're so professional about it.
Stay in character.
You'll never know. But it's a whole process, but we love it. We love it.
Before you go, which playwrights, directors, or performers have influenced your work the most?
I'd say for the pantomime. So we've worked with Bobby Clark. He's no longer with us. Bobby was one of our long-standing directors. We've also worked with Michael Nicholson.
Yes.
I think year before last in Schoolers. We also worked with One List. She did the last play, the last show that we did last year. Of course, Mrs. Gludon is, would have been another. Well, she's a playwright. She's a producer. Well, was a playwright, a producer. Her daughter now is our existing playwright and producer. So we've worked with a number of persons. There's Brian Heap, who is also no longer around, was another one. He was a part of the UWI Dramatic Arts Society for years as well. Quite a number of persons who either would have passed on or moved on to other shows or whatever, would have had some stomping ground, or some initial contact with the pantomime,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for that. And let me say, or ask then, in the context of theatre, how do we see that internationally? Talk about that.
As in us, what we do here and how it can be on the international stage, or
that too, as well as does the international community impact what you do here?
Absolutely. For most of us, you'll hear us say that, boy, we want to be a part of a Tyler Perry production at some point. So that most of us, yes, we do it here locally, but for the most part, our eyes on international productions. And it's not just on stage theater, but as I said earlier, it's film. It's the film industry as well. You'll find too, even in our podcast, we have other episodes where we would have interviewed persons who were a part of or have been a part of the film area of theater or aspect of. We have done shows overseas. I'm not privileged, to travel with the pantomime, maybe because when I joined, they were traveling at that point. But before that, the pantomime have, traveled to, and the US and England to do shows there. We want to start for sure. But yeah, as thespians, as theatre lovers, we're always influenced by what happens internationally for sure.
Okay, great. Thank you. And just tell us again where we can connect with the Theatre Talk podcast. And if there's anybody listening out there and they're listening to you and I say, no, Latoya, no, she know everything.
Yes, that's what I want to get into as well.
Exactly. How can they connect with you and your colleagues?
All right, so cool. So on our YouTube, for YouTube to watch the podcast, we actually use, so we're on the Pantomime's YouTube page, which is Free Pantomime. So it's Free Pantomime on YouTube, but Theatre Talk podcast on all socials.
Okay.
Right? And that's it. Theatre Talk podcast. It's nothing different or none extra. It's literally just Theatre Talk podcast on all socials. Instagram. I think we're also on TikTok, Facebook. On those three.
Okay. Well, just about all the main ones that you can think about.
Sure.
You can find you. And if there's a student, a young person listening now, Latoya, they've been thinking about theatre arts, had some reservations and all of that. They're listening to you now and they're saying, "Boy, I feel like we can get at China." Can you just encourage those listeners for me?
Hello, look here. I always say, doesn't have to be specifically theatre, but anything all in the arts, and love it. Don't just do it because it seems fun and it seems like stuff that you want to do, whatever. Ensure that you have a passion for it initially, something that you love deeply, and then you pursue it. We don't like when persons, join the space and you don't have a passion for it because guess what? All of what I would have spoken about, it takes commitment.
Yeah.
And it takes time, your resource, your time resource, your clever resource. You're not going to get no bag of money for it. We spoke about that earlier. So you have to have that passion, to do it. And once you have that, pursue it, don't stop. the sky's the limit when it comes down to theater. There's film. You can do it internationally. Whatever it is, don't stop. Don't let anybody. Yeah.
Love that.
And next to the time, sorry, we're always looking for people. So we have auditions every year to go into our season. So you can post as well.
Right, I love that. Auditions can't be in. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to be a part of it, but maybe I could come and audition and you record me. If I get through, you just record my part and then you just play it.
Area, what is? Give it. But let's see what happens, because I think we're all talented in our own means. If we can do something and we can do something too, so let's see what happens.
Well, let's tell you, Newman, thank you so much for speaking to us. You really enlightened this part of the afternoon for us. And when I asked you that question a while ago, you went immediately into character and just say, hello, look here. Yeah. Yeah, that's a part of persons who are just in theater. You have to just be ready whenever you're called upon.
And that's wonderful.
So again, thank you so much for speaking to us, and all the best to you and your endeavors, and of course to your colleagues as well. And we look forward to see great things in the theater space as well. All right, blessings, sir. We're going to be leaving it right there in that conversation, Nicholas. When we come back on the other side of the break, we'll continue to be in that character mode as we continue
Channel
to...
all that elements.
What was that?
You're channeling all the elements.
You're channeling all the elements. Right.
Avatar.
Must be an avatar.
Listen to me.
Stick and stay with us. We'll soon come back.
Some we can't fly out. But when we're there, nothing nice like Jamaica, roast breadfruit and banana. Under the tree with a glass of lemonade, jumping at the river when me ready for bed. No boy can't buy me out, me no foreign minded, no you compared to Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica.
Yeah, man, you don't know, this is Naomi Cowan representing for Talk Up Youth. This on every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM. Talk Up Youth, me say Talk Up Youth. Yeah, you have to stand for your rights now. Now is the time.
Tell the people.
The National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, is urging citizens to do their part in protecting the environment by observing the ban on single-use plastic lunch boxes. This ban prohibits the importation and use of food boxes made in whole or in part of polyethylene, polypropylene, or polylactic acid materials. Plastics can cause significant damage to the environment and ultimately to human health. Preserve our land. Support the plastic ban. A message from the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA.
Creative Building Finishes is celebrating 25 years of transforming Jamaican spaces. And we're saying thank you in a big way. Enjoy up to 25% off select items all year long, from bold tiles to breathtaking bathrooms and kitchens. Discover everything you need to create your dream space. Visit us at 5 Red Hills Road or online at creativebuildingfinishes.com. Creative Building Finishes.
Your beautiful finish begins here.
Every road, every ride, Burt's Auto Parts and KYB have you covered. From October 24, 2025 to January 30, 2026, get 15% off when you purchase 2 or more KYB shocks at any Burt's location. Plus, enjoy 10% off installation at Burt's Service Center. And for a limited time, you also get a gift with every KYB shocks purchase. So whether it's pothole, corners, or smooth highways, ride in comfort and confidence with KYB shocks from Burt's Auto Parts. Conditions apply. It hurts if you don't check Burt's.
Share in the experience at Fontana Pharmacy. We have a wide variety of items in store just for you. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. And senior citizens enjoy 10% off. Shop household, cosmetics, toys, and many other departments. We also offer curbside pickup and delivery. Visit our website at fontanapharmacy.com. Fontana Pharmacy, where it's all good inside.
Run for rights. Give for relief. Join Jamaicans for Justice at the Run for Rights 5K Run Walk, November 30, 6 a.m. sharp at the Police Officers Club, Kingston. Choose your cause: human rights, child rights, climate justice, or ending gender-based violence. Only $2,500 to enter. Medals, trophies, and more. Register now at my.raceresult.com/355144. Part proceeds in aid of hurricane relief. You can bring your essential items on race day. Every donation counts. Call 876-239-7583 for details.
Wondering how much you'll cost.
Educators, it's your summer your way. Let's go! Upgrade your ride with the sweet summer sale from the JTA Cooperative Credit Union.
Educators, take the driver's seat with the sweet summer sale from the JTA Credit Union. Ride in style with a new car or take that well-deserved vacation with a personal loan. Low interest rates, flexible terms, and fast approval. It's your summer your way. For more info, call 876-618-1706.
The sweet summer sale from the JTA Cooperative Credit Union.
Serving our members, impacting lives positively.
Don't give up, yeah. Just ride out your storm. Hey, you've been in the storm, and it seems like forever. And your nights of confusion has been so long. Your ship has lost anchor, and the storm got you drifting. Just hold on to Jesus, and ride out your storm. Ride out your storm. God is still with you. You may not feel it, but you're not alone. You're hurting now, but your morning is coming. Lord of mercy, just hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm. Remember his promise. He said, I'll never forsake you. Though the waters are troubled, then do you know? Don't give up the battle, for your answer is coming. Just hold on to Jesus, and just ride out your storm. Ride out your storm. God is still with you. You may not feel it, but you're not alone. You're hurting now,
This is Nikisha Barnes representing for Talk Up Radio, a Talk Up Youth production held every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Talk Up Youth, Mr. for Talk Up Youth.
Hold on, yeah. When you have heartaches, don't cry. Oh no. Just remember that God is standing by. Sometime when your burden is down, just remember God is standing.
Upgrade your home or business with Cameron Industries and Joinery Limited. Explore a range of termite-resistant plywood, quartz, solid surface, and granite. Experience timeless elegance with our cedar doors, crafted from premium cedar stock, kiln-dried for durability and beauty. For quality and craftsmanship, visit us at the Trade Center Kingston 10 or Hatfield Mandeville. Call 876-963-0628 to 30. Cameron Industries and Joinery Limited. Transform your space today.
You will make a way. You have always made a way, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Some days high and some days low, but I will not give up. No, I won't let go. I know God will make a way for me. Yeah. Oh, I keep troubles on the left, troubles on the right. Trusting in you, oh God, I know I'll be alright. I know God will make a way for me. You're the God of the valley, the mountains and the sea. So I will not worry. You will make a way for me. Powerful and mighty, you provide all of my needs. Through the storms I will believe that you will make a way for me.
Welcome back to the Talk Up It Radio Show, the voice of the Jamaican youth. And usually at this time in the afternoon, well, a little bit later today,
Yes,
our
sir.
engineer normally drops this song. I think this is his favorite song
Right.
of the year.
What?
He says, don't think. I know
Yes,
that
sir.
this is his favorite song, because when David played that song, it said a
Yeah.
lot. Touch my heart, isn't it? Right, he will make a way for us. And if you're listening to this channel, this station, Nationwide 90 FM, that's a little reminder that no matter what you're going through, and as the country is going through this season of the relief efforts and the recovery, getting back to normal,
Yes.
we'll have to put our trust in the Father,
Yes, sir.
one up above,
believe
despite
so
all that
too.
has happened. The fact that you are here able to listen to us and you're alive, that means that that's something good to give God thanks for.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I know during the break, there a little time when the music segment, things were very heated inside the studio.
Leave it right
We're just
there,
having a
sir.
little conversation, some people determining that they're not going to lose or
Yes.
lose the conversation. It's not a bit.
Yes,
It's lose the
we'll not lose on the argument that was made. But let's just say, let's go back to the topic at hand, which is that of remaining kind. I think it's one of those things. And I
Right,
feel
as you
like
close
those
out.
folks are on the other end of that side. They need to ensure kindness and remain kind as well. But
And
let's
say kind things.
say kind things as well. But we'll leave it right there. So, but let's just say today was a wonderful show in talking about just how we should be able to give kindness in whatever way we possibly can. And it doesn't really much speak to just you giving monetary things or just
Right.
anything of monetary value, that is. But it can even more be a compliment, some kind words,
Yeah.
some form of affirmation to an individual, because it goes a very long way. And in a time like this, of course, we can see where many relief efforts are being made, and it really doesn't take you having how much $10 million to see how
Yes.
best the public can reach out to somebody who might be affected in those adverse areas and devastated areas. You can really reach out in whatever way you possibly can. And I know some folks are sending down not only food items, but they're sending down notes, written up papers for folks
Yes.
to be able to say, take an encouragement, a word of encouragement here.
Because we need that.
Yes,
We need that.
because it goes beyond just the monetary thing. It is a mental health thing as well, because it appeases the mental health to say, Jano, you're going to do all right. It's going to be well. It's going to be okay.
Yeah. I don't want the listeners to stick and stay for what's going to come up a little later on in the other shows.
Yes.
I won't reveal what we're going to talk about, but as you made that point, you just hit back home. And as I see Marigold here saying, simply put, just be kind. People of Jamaica, just be kind. That's all we ask of you today for this weekend and beyond. just show forth love and kindness. I want to say thank you to Rihanna and Nathans from the Yout Dance Society for coming on to speak with us, as well as that wonderful conversation that we also had with Latoya Newman, who really just lit up the space to talk about the importance of acting and drama and lighting and all of those things. We should have a part 2. We should bring her to studio.
Yeah, we should for sure.
Yeah.
And I feel like we didn't know so much was happening behind the scenes for theatre in the theatre world. And I believe if it is that we can support in whatever way we can some of these shows, because I've been to quite a few.
And just go laugh, man. Go enjoy yourself. You can't just stay here and just in the corner just so.
Yes, man. I hope it's not a trigger word, but it's a way of release and relieving oneself in terms of just a comedic relief, I'd say.
Yeah.
It gives you that the opportunity to be able to, have that moment, and you can take family, friends, and enjoy yourself with it.
The listeners are saying yes, a part 2 for that conversation with
sir.
Latoya. So Latoya, you've been booked. All right, that's where we're going to be leaving it for today. I'm making way now for the design studio with Karen Booker, but we want to say thank you to our executive producer, Empress Golding, our technical operator, David McNeish,
yes, sir.
and of course the entire Nationwide family that continues to give us this opportunity to be on air each and every Saturday. And again, to our listeners or guests who came on, have a wonderful Saturday afternoon, and we'll do it all over again next week. Saturday.
Same time,
same place. So just don't go nowhere. All right.
Cook your soup, cook your breakfast, prepare it, put it down for this show at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
That's it. Talk up, you, Mr. Fair.
Talk up, you.
See you next week.
Next week.
Time for a new look.
And high time to get serious about protecting our home and investment.
It's time to choose BH Paints with over 60 years experience in quality paint finishes. Their products are superior and long-lasting.
Time to check them out.
Ask about BH Paint's 100% acrylic Ultima Plus paint and primer in one. Experience rich colors with advanced UV and mildew-resistant technologies, independently tested by experts. What are you waiting for? Visit a BH Paints Color Center today.
Outperform, outlast, with top performance, Jackama, reliable, full stop, not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electrician. Fancy electrodes, free parts and free repairs. Free parts, free repairs. With 2 to 3 years. Hilton, available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-6111-4. Delta Supply, we service what we sell.
Get ready, students! Get ready, parents! And get ready, schools! From January to March 2026, Nationwide 90 FM is hitting the road again with the NNN School Tour, a fun, organized, and interactive journey bringing excitement, energy, and empowerment straight to your school under the theme Rise Up, Represent, Do It For Your Future.
You no getting nothing less than 98 when school over, me never avoid the gate.
This tour is all about motivating Jamaica's youth to dream big, take action, and own their future. Expect entertainment, inspiring messages, and engaging activities that challenge you to showcase your talents and potential. If you're a student with talent, come show us when the NNN School Tour comes to your school. Stay tuned to Nationwide 90 FM for details on how to participate in the NNN School Tour. So get ready to rise up, represent, and do it for your future. Get ready, students! Get ready, parents! And and get ready, schools!
Pull up your pants and put it on your waist.
From January to March 2026, Nationwide 90 FM is hitting the road again with the NNN School Tour, a fun, organized and interactive journey bringing excitement, energy and empowerment straight to your school under the theme Rise Up, Represent, Do It for Your Future.
Me no get nothing less than 98 when school open, me never avoid the gate.
This tour is all about motivating Jamaica's youth to dream big, take action, and own their future. Expect entertainment, inspiring messages, and engaging activities that challenge you to showcase your talents and potential. If you're a student with talent, come show us when the NNN School